Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this October the 31st, 2024, and happy Halloween to everyone out there as well. Alright, I hope everybody had a great Thursday out there so far. Everybody has a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about the tropics and also what's going on across the lower 48. Also, I'll take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map, and also we're going to take a look at some severe weather over the next several days to come. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty, as you can see here, we're going to start with the United States first. You can see we got a cold front stretching from southeast Canada all the way back down toward Louisiana. Some of this activity will continue to push on off to the east, but should fizzle out as it gets closer to the eastern coast, but cannot rule out a small chance of a shower through Saturday. We got another system coming in on the Pacific Northwest. You can see it moving in onshore, moving over toward Washington, Oregon State. Got a little bit of activity across northern Minnesota, across the Dakotas as well. Alright. You can see some activity also in the eastern Pacific, over here not too far from the Hawaiian chain island as well. And you can see over across Central America, there's some activity there. Here is the system here beginning to slowly get its act together. Hopefully by this weekend, we may have our tropical storm or tropical depression down in the Caribbean Sea, what we've been talking about for the past several videos in the past. Also, we got a system here around Puerto Rico, trying to get us that. I mentioned something last night about there was something trying to develop maybe around there, needed to watch. And also we got a little system spinning about right here as well that has about a 20% chance of development over the next 48 hours and 7 days as it continues to push on out into the north central tropical Atlantic. Alright, let's move on to the other one, that way you can see it a little bit better. They have it on the National Weather Service page. Okay, as you can see, here is the 10% chance of development right here. This is that little that I showed you just a few minutes ago. Here's that other blob of moisture here right around the Puerto Rico island here. That's the one that has 10% over the next 48 hours. And this one here has about a 20% chance of development as well. So, and then over here in the next 7 days, this system here has a 60%. I would not be surprised to see it start increasing to 70 or 80% later on down the road. So something will be brewing, and all pretty good. Most of the model agreement do have something developing in the Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean Sea that will move into the Gulf of Mexico. We got a little system here. That's that little system here. It has about a 10% chance of development, and this one here has a 20% as well over the next 7 days. Alright, let's take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Alright, you can see we got a little bit of wind advisories up here in portion of New York State, stretching portion of Ohio, and also in the portion of Michigan, also Wisconsin, northern Illinois. We have red flag warning, fire weather watches for a portion of Boston down to Connecticut, southern New York State, eastern Pennsylvania, around the New Jersey, Delaware, Rhode Island area. Special weather statements over here in portion of Iowa and also in Illinois. Some winter weather advisories up here in portion of northeast Minnesota, northern portions of Wisconsin. We have a couple of flood watches here in portion of Mexico. We have winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories over here in portion of Washington, Oregon State, down to portion of California, also into areas of Idaho and portion of Montana. Also special weather statements for portions of Wyoming and a couple counties there with freeze warnings there as well. Alright, we got a flash flood warning, flood advisory for portion of southern Louisiana, also flood advisory across southern Texas where some showers and storms are located at as well. Wind advisory for northwestern areas of California. Alrighty, well, we got small craft advisory, gale warnings from Maine all the way down to eastern Virginia, then again from the South Carolina Georgia border all the way down to the Florida Keys, then from Washington State to Southern California. Then again for the southern Hawaiian chain islands, central north looks good. Freeze and spray warning north, of Alaska. Smallcraft advisory, storm warnings to the south and southwest, and we also have some winter weather advisories for portion of Alaska as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center. Here is your severe weather outlook for day number 2. As you can see, we have a marginal risk down here from Fort Stockton, the Midlands, Lubbock to Amarillo, just in portion of the New Mexico area. General thunderstorm elsewhere. Let's take a look at the tornado probability. Less than 2% all areas. Damaging winds, pretty much the main concern. Let's see, large hail, as also 5% as well in that location. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. Alright, you can see we got general thunderstorms over here in portion of Florida. Also again in portion of Texas, all the way up toward North and South Dakota, Minnesota. Also in portion of New Mexico. We have a marginal risk stretching from Fort Stockton to Colby, up in Garden City area, Liberal, Woodward, also to Oklahoma, Norman, Fort Steele, Wichita, Abilene, Dallas area. Then we have from Amarillo to Lubbock to Midlands, slight risk for severe weather. Should be 5 and 15% respectively. Yep. And there it is there. Alright, let's move on to day number 4. Go back to day number 4. Here is day number 4. 15% risk highlighted from the Storm Prediction Center from McCook all the way down to Abilene, which include Wichita Falls, Fort Steele, Norman, Oklahoma, Woodward, Wichita, just east of Liberal, east of Garden City, east of Colby, all the way to McCook. And let's take a look at day number 5. They have highlighted as well from Kansas City all the way down to Waco, Texas, include Dallas, Wichita Falls, Fort Steele, Norman, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Springfield, Missouri, just east of Wichita toward Kansas City. 15% risk for severe weather there as well. The marginal risk will outline these areas as well in day 3's outlooks. Alright, well I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Tell your friends, family, neighbors to join the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel, and we'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Thursday evening, folks. Take care.